I just left 5 minutes ago. How did the Terran win? It was Rebellion. He at times did overcommit, did overextend, but here we go. We're getting into our next game, to a fresh series spawning in the bottom right hand corner here of Title Citadel. We have the South Korean Zerg player. We have so I tried to fix up the player names. We have the Red Zerg representing Team Falcons. It is Solar. And spawning in the top left hand corner, we have the South Korean Terran player. We have the pink Terran, as I quickly set up his color. Un momento. We have the pink Terran player for Team Hyper 1. It is HonMonO. So let us go. And if you're in the chat, you know what time it is. It is Gamba time. Predictions are now open. Place your bets. Place your bets on who you think will claim the series. Best of luck in the chat as we get into our TVZ. Coming into this, HonMonO had a crazy match, a crazy back and forth between Rebellion. I was almost convinced that we were going to be seeing an ace match a couple of times, but again, Rebellion, he got a little bit too nervous. He got a little bit maybe too excited. But again, it did end up losing a couple of leads here and there. Did allow HonMonO to get back into it, and HonMonO, he fought his heart out. But now we're getting into our fresh series. Coming into this, Solar is the favorite player. I mentioned something previously. HonMonO, he's known for all-ins. He's known for cheese, specifically in TVP. In Terran versus Terran and Terran versus Zerg, we often do see a lot more macro out of HonMonO. Not saying that he never cheeses and he never all-ins. No, he does. He does all-in for sure. But against Zerg and Terran, he's more likely to play a more macro-oriented. HonMonO, he's very fond of 8-Raxes. He's very fond of bio-heavy mid-game, for example. Very, very bio-heavy. And if need be, he's willing to slow the game down, cut the map in half, get into mech, and go into like an hour-long game. He's more than willing to against Zerg. Otherwise, we're calming down. To be fair, he did get his make a start rate blown up before it made anything. True, true. As we do catch the first Overlord. Very nice catch here. Very nice start for HonMonO. Supply blocking Solar. Solar to go for a hatch gas pull into a third base. Standard opener out of Solar. And behind this, we have HonMonO going for a hidden pair of Raxes. Okay, so hyper aggressive. I did say earlier that there's more of a chance that we see macro out of HonMonO here, but this is looking like a 2-base all-in. We're going for a 3-rack setup here on 2 bases. No command center in sight, so very, very high chance. We could even turn this into a Hellbat variation with the stim timing with Hellbats, depending on how many Hellions we make and whether or not we throw down the armory, of course. But reactor to Hellion here is perplexing to me, as you often would want to prioritize your marine production. Oh, HonMonO moving out early on, setting up for the bunker, going for the third. So early move out here by HonMonO. We do often see this from players like Gumiho, for example. We've seen Maru whip this out every now and then. Bunker is being thrown down, hatchery is under fire. Oh, going for the Overlord. Up, can he get it? He can get a second Overlord as well. Big supply block. Yeah, it does supply block Solar. Queens are waddling in. They should deny the bunker. And Solar, he will defend this. He will defend this. It's all about HonMonO forcing units, right? He's forcing units out of Solar. He killed 2 Overlords. He's applying pressure. And behind this is building up towards that 2-base all-in. HonMonO just has to make sure he gets home and he doesn't lose anything. So he's racing back home. Forcing out a Roach Warren out of Solar. Solar, he sees nothing across the map, but he's playing safe, going for Roaches. If it was going into Ling Bane, there's a higher chance that this would work, but Roaches are a very safe follow-up here from the Zerg. So very safe decision here by Solar. This will hit with Stim. This will hit with at least 2, maybe even 3 tanks. Ooh. Zergling attempts to scout. It doesn't get in. So Solar still playing blind. So HonMonO is the underdog here? Yes, HonMonO is the underdog. He is the underdog. He has it in him to take it to these bigger names, but it's more of on an irregular basis. As Yolin is building up. If Solar's too greedy, if he drones up too much, then Solar will die. So I'm a little bit concerned. For now, he's building up to 4 gases. We'll soon be getting a 4th hatchery as well. So far, Solar, he's on a decent drone count. He has not overdroned yet. Is making safety roaches. Meanwhile, there's the army. So as we assume, this is going to be with Hellbats. Armory is on the way. Ling does scout the tank. Does see some Marines. Again, incomplete information here for Solar. Solar's taking more gases. He's still staying on a relatively low drone count and still hasn't taken a 4th base. So still very conservative play here out of Solar. And here comes Roach production. Yeah, so Solar, he will have the tools to defend. It still comes down to the execution, right? It's going to come down to whether or not the Ravagers get close enough to buy out the tanks. Here comes the bush. Here comes Yolin. The boys are being pulled. It's all or nothing. The boys are going to be a big factor here. Pulling the boys is very viable against Zerg if they don't have Banelings, right? If there's no Banelings to defend, then these SCVs, they tank a lot against the Roaches. They tank very well. Ravagers are morphing in. It's going to be 4, I believe. Yeah, 4 Ravagers. And can they get within range of the tanks? First tank does siege. Second tank moves in. And they're too far back. Yeah, they're a little bit too far back here. Hellbats do overextend. The expansion goes down here. Oh, the biles, they're being denied. Cannot get close enough. He's trying. He cannot bile the tanks. And a nice start here for HonMonO. He's going to keep going. He's going to keep going. Now, the scary thing here is that he did kill the base, but he just lost most of his SCVs, right? The SCVs did just get knocked down. Now there's less of a buffer. More Ravagers are morphing in. Solar just has to play it slow. Just play it slow. Pick away at the army. Solar's retaking his 3rd. I will say that this space is late, of course. And HonMonO does have a chance, but the longer this game goes on, the worse it is for HonMonO. Yeah, he's taking too long. Solar's counterattacking. And HonMonO, he can't turn around. Oh, God. He's turning back around. His reinforcements getting caught out. Army comes in from behind, picking up more Marines, more CVs. Out of the biles! They get 2 tanks. Oh, sorry, they get 1. They get 1 tank. And the all-in is ending at this point. At this point, Solar, he is held. He's defended. There's not much left over here for HonMonO. Again, HonMonO, he killed the 3rd, but that's all he really got. Now, if you notice, HonMonO, he's been making SCVs. I believe he's getting ready for a 2nd boy pool. So he's going to pull the boys for a 2nd time. And go for a 2nd all-in. He did preserve 2 tanks, true. He did preserve a decent chunk of his army. So 2nd all-in can still work. If it hits soon. The problem is that, again, as time goes on, Solar, he's now retaken his 3rd base. He now has an economy. He's building up more Roach Ravager. We have double starport on the way for HonMonO. What? I guess for Liberators, I guess? Oh, I'm sorry, Medivacs. Sure. Like, Marines are low. They're overstimmed. But the problem here is that this takes so long. It just takes so long to get these starports online. Here come the Medivacs. And the hope here that HonMonO, he's hoping that Solar takes a base and drones up to 80, right? He's hoping that Solar drones up to 80, over drones, is too greedy, and then bam, the 2nd all-in hits. But we can see that Solar's making roaches. Solar, he's not droning. He's not droning up. He's making more roaches, more army. Solar's playing very safe, and Solar's about to max. So he's about to max out. Bailiness on the way. Infestation bits on the way. Now we're going to be collapsing in. Tanks do siege up, but there's no support. Oh no! Yeah, there's not much support here. Biles, it will connect. Cashing out 2, soon to be all 3 and then 4 tanks, and there's nothing left. There's nothing here. With that, Solar does overwhelm. GG gets called, and Solar takes game number 1. GG. Whew. GG, well played. Solo does take a lead in the series, and we'll see if HonMonO can bounce back. Again, when it comes to 2-base all-in, it hit quite strong, it hit quite hard, but again, he spent all the SCVs on the expansion on the 3rd base, didn't have anything left over to push in between the bases into the natural. Didn't have anything left over, so it was all or nothing, and unfortunately, he was maybe hoping that Solo would overcommit to defending that expansion, but he didn't. Did not in the end. GG, well played. Meanwhile, I do see in the chats, Periforian asking, what was the score for HonMonO versus Rebellion? It was 2-0. 2-0 in favor of HonMonO. But let's go. We're getting into game number 2. And we'll see what HonMonO has up his sleeve this time, as we're loading into a larger map. Larger map. And spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Winter Madness, we have the South Korean Zerg player, we have the Red Zerg. Representing Team Falcons, it is Solar. And spawning in the top right hand corner, we have his opponents, we have the Pink Terran player, the Pink Terran, the South Korean Terran, it is HonMonO. Oh, and wait, let's go. We're sending out not just 1, but 2 SCVs. Let's go. Right, let's go. HonMonO is going for the Proxy 2-Rax, Proxy Reaper. Oh, so this is usually going to be Proxy 2-Rax Bunker Rush, but gas is being taken, indicative of Reapers instead. Proxy 2-Rax Reaper is often not a thing. It's not really a build in TVZ. It doesn't really scale too well just because of the strength of Queens and the strength of Link Speed once it does kick in. This is very, very committed, and we'll see what HonMonO can get done. At the highest level of play, this is considered to be unviable. Due to, you know, unit control, Queen micro, but we'll see. We'll see if HonMonO can pull this off. As the Reapers are coming. Reapers are coming, Reapers are amassing. And Lord does move out across the map. Comes down to HonMonO's control. Can he get into the mineral line? Can he kill some drones? Can he pull it off? Oh, okay. Goes to the bunker in between the bases. Gets spotted by Solar. Solar, he's staying in gas. And he should prioritize Link Speed. There we go. He has his 100 gas. First Reaper has arrived. Just waiting for his Queens. Prioritizing that bunker. Kills the SCV. Yeah, no bunker. There's no more bunkers. There's no safe position here between the bases. Just waiting for the Queens to pop out. Oh my god, one of the Reapers getting very low. There's that Link Speed. Link Speed begins. Yeah, Link Speed starts. Both Queens, they zone back the army. Creep to spread. We're spreading creep between the bases. Rotating over. And once Link Speed kicks in, Solar defends. Oh my god. Yeah, bold move out of Solar. Moving out with the Queen. Yeah, collapsing the Queen. The first Queen goes down and gets both. Oh my god, both Queens do fall. Massive pickoffs. Suddenly, HonMonO, he can pull this off. Maybe. Like, really nice pickoffs with the Queens, but the problem here is Link Speed. Yeah, Link Speed is almost done. But again, Solar, he was overconfident. There it is. As soon as Link Speed finishes, GG. GG, well played. And not enough damage, no economic losses here, and Solar shuts down the all-in and claims the series. GG. GG, well played. Again, you are on a timer until Link Speed is done, and once it finishes, I mean, this is the reason why Proxy 2-Rax Reaper, or I guess in this case, Proxy 3-Rax Reaper, it's not really viable. GG. GG, well played. GG, well played. Congratulations to Solar as he does claim the series, does advance on 2-0. GG, well played. And now we can take a moment to catch up on the bracket and figure out what's going on, where we are, and where we are headed. Let's